What's going? Ah! You know what? It's been a minute since we checked out some analog horror, and tonight's the perfect time. This one's called Greylock, and I've heard that it had some real creepy vibes. So here's the deal. I don't know anything about it, and that's exactly how I like it, so that we can find out together. We'll figure this out together piece by piece, just how deep the weirdness of this goes. So grab some snacks, turn off the lights, and let's dive into Greylock. The first episode is back online. Let's see what's hiding in the static.
Primary systems online. Meeting sequence complete. Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged. System is offline for time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance. Welcome to Single Diamond SA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not recognized. Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted. Welcome back, unknown user ID. What would you like to do?
Touch you?
Accessing archival storage for GB.
What the?
Data extraction initiated. Data extraction, 10% complete. Data extraction, 4% complete.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have the chills right now.
Data extraction, 80% complete. Data extraction, complete. All data extracted to error, no.
Dad, just shut me out like that? But this is getting weird already, man. Like, what is going on? I know we went back to our old facility and it seems like they're trying to get some type of data. They're logging back into the system after the spot was shut down. Did you see that place? Oh man, this is already starting off very weird. Let's see what part 2 has in store. This one is into the mountains.
Evil, it is evil that they will find. Mark my words, there
Wow,
is
what the?
good that can come from the pursuit of darkness.
Who listens to this type of music or station as they drive at night?
In a sermon all the way back in 1864, he said, quote, "Our adversary, the devil, goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. We are taught by our Lord Jesus to pray, do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. What we are taught to seek or shun in prayer, we should
he's listening to a preacher.
or avoid in action. Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid temptation.
Where are we going?
Seeking to walk in the path of obedience, so that we may never be guilty of tempting the devil to tempt us.
Okay.
We are not to enter the thicket in search of the lion. We may pay dear.
Jump to a stop. I'm telling you, I'm already freaking out over here. Looks like we have some blood. But what? Oh. Something knocked the tree down? Are we chasing something? What? Something skull? A spell? It's like flashing back.
When we will come face to face with
What is he looking for?
Himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are drawn to him by our own hearts. In Matthew chapter 15, verse 19,
Yeah, keep the high beams
"For out
on.
of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander." There is a shadow nested deep, deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place most people don't even know exists within themselves.
What is he looking
The
for?
devil is gonna call to those depths, dear believer. And though you may tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself and accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Oh, fuck. Whoa. What was that? What was that? Oh, he is whole assing. Look. Something hit the roof of the car. What happened to the station? This guy's only talking about the devil. Oh no, man. How you just gonna cut out like that again? What are we looking for? You see all this blood on the trees knocked down. So there's gotta be some big feet type thing. Big foot. Gotta be something that escaped the lab, because we went to the lab. We're looking for some. Put the access code in, which means we needed something that was like high level. And now we're out here in the woods and we're searching for something. Greylock, man. You got me braille skin over here. This is crazy, man. Now we're in orientation protocol. Warning signs and all that. I think we should have started off with the warnings.
Greetings, and welcome to the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system provided by Unit 13 as part of the United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership with Symbiodyne USA. On behalf of all of us here at Unit...
Wait, that's the first symbol from the first video, towards the end. With all the distortion and all that, I've seen that.
13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates.
Testing?
We luckily have a lot of questions, and this video is
Yeah, I got a lot
to
of
answer them
questions.
all. First, let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding of what it is we're doing at Unit 13.
Okay.
We are sure you've heard plenty of rumors surrounding what it is that we do, but we are willing to bet that most everything you've heard is wrong. Being a highly confidential part of Project Stargate, which you've already been briefed on, Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology, thought forms. If you're unfamiliar with what thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the majority. So, what are thought forms? Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to
That's a
theosophists,
cult.
have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as a thought form. A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form, existing as not only an extension of the person, but as its own independent and sentient entity. Thought forms are also able to be witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them. Thought forms have been
Trying to
formed to serve
program
as
you, man.
familiars, companions,
What's going on here? Come on.
to those who conjure them. According to key literature, thought forms can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people, though they can be unintentionally formed as well. But they are always manifested through the deep will and
Oh,
focus
God.
of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions, while the thought form may respond through moving objects, manipulating electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases. Due to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are unintentionally
So we're
created
chasing
by
ghosts?
individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional states, where their mental capacity is largely occupied by a powerful focus on the departed individual. In other words, as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born, people may very well create their own ghosts and hauntings. However, as more time and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and, in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest comes in. We've sought to answer a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe? Unfortunately, the practice of intentionally creating a thought form by traditional methods would undoubtedly take years and years of developmental training. So, Project Stargate has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms, a man named Dr. Bernard Hayes, to oversee a number of the operations related to Unit 13's work. His participation has been invaluable and has brought fruitful results to the project. Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing
Gotta upgrade
in the
that computer,
sciences of
buddy.
the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking.
So think positive
proprietary
things that
invention.
happen. Think negative things that
The
happen.
thought form manifester. The thought
Manifest
form
your
manifester
thoughts.
is able to create truly independent and self-sustaining thought form.
You want good,
from the
think
mind of
good.
Select, willing participants. Being that they come from the deepest recesses of the human mind, thought forms can appear in virtually any
Yeah,
configuration. They
manifestation.
can look
We
like
got
a
it.
person, an object, an animal, or even something as abstract as the physical representation of an emotion.
So the harder
That
you
being
think
said,
about it,
it's recommended to brace
the
yourself
realer it
before
is.
touring the thought form chambers, as thought forms can also take on appearances that could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a childhood nightmare. There's no reason to be afraid, however. All thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave in a
Whoa.
threatening manner, and
What was
they are
happening?
capable of making physical contact, they pose no threat to humans. Once your session in the thought form manifester is completed, your thought form will be securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought forms are unable to pass through the barrier of the and will not be capable of causing you any issues. There are some very rare potential side effects that may result from your session. These side effects include increased tiredness, loss of balance, dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, episodes of temporary amnesia.
Oh, I don't want to try any of that.
hallucinations.
I'm out of this
These
orientation.
side effects, if present, will clear up within 72 hours of your session, and are simply signs of your brain recalibrating to the real world. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session.
Sound
even
like
if you experience
a medicine
side
commercial.
effects. None of these side effects should
Increased
cause you any
tiredness,
more
loss of
overt
tiredness,
stress,
dizziness,
and former testing
insomnia,
candidates who
vomiting.
have experienced these side effects reported that they were very mild and merely a transient inconvenience. With all that out of the way, we are looking forward to your participation with Unit 13, and your time in the thought form manifester has been scheduled. However, there are several required mind exercises as a part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, Waking Your Subconscious, now. This is the end of this tape.
What the? Man, what was that? Orientation. I'm scared to put the other tape in. I'm not gonna hold you up to what I saw and what I'm hearing and the way things are looking. I might have to opt out of this. Nah, cause I got my crew with me. Y'all with me, so it's like, I'm not alone. We're gonna do this together. Unexpected visitors. Why do I feel like we're on a stakeout? Yeah, we out back on the stakeout. We gotta get a better flashlight, man. Something that covers more ground than that. Why do I think we're gonna see something crazy? Brace yourselves. Man, turn the light out. We're supposed to be incognito. What are you doing? We're looking for someone or something. They're gonna know we outside. You put the light on the window. Grab that. The brown skin is going on. I am creeped out. Why did you sit that down? What? Oh, we're going in. We are going in. Wait, this is breaking and entering. Alright, you go in and I'm gonna wait out here. I'm gonna wait outside by the car. If anything go down, just whistle. Oh man. Oh. He's inside. Wait! Boy, I'm not being an accessory to this. Wait a minute, buddy. Wait. What did you just do? What did you... Oh, we are all going down. Then you're gonna zoom in on the moon?
thank my producer, my writers, my director.
What the is this?
My friends, and you, the ordinary people who made me what I am today.
Next Headroom premieres after moonlighting tomorrow.
They did love me.
What? Did I just...
We interrupt our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police. This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. All normal broadcasting has been discontinued during the emergency. This station will broadcast official information, news, and instruction for northern Berkshire County, Massachusetts, after the following tone.
Oh, man.
At 3:34 a.m., Massachusetts State Police confirmed the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15 p.m. last night. The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, Savoy, and Windsor. Residents are urged to take the following actions immediately. Wake all occupants of your home. Lock all doors and windows. Close all curtains and blinds. Gather in a secure area of your home where multiple exits are available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm themselves with a blunt object or firearm if available and licensed. Only resort to self-protection if a suspect has entered your home, poses an active threat to you or your family, and you are unable to escape safely. If you are currently away from home, we are urging you not to return home at this time. Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest center.
Oh, this one got real.
Location is currently being used as a safe area and as police station for your protection. Remain in your secure area until the threat has been resolved. Police are currently unable to determine a physical description.
Get anything you
of
can
any of
get
the
your hands
involved
on
in these attacks.
to protect yourself.
Advised, you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspects. The suspects are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for your safety. Law enforcement will be armed and patrolling your area. Interfering with this investigation could result in lethal force being inadvertently...
Oh, whoa. What was that? Oh, there's people. What's going on, man? Oh, fuck, yo. What the? Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, what? All right, that was episode 4, and things are definitely starting to get weird. And if this is how deep it gets this early, I can only imagine what's waiting for us in the next episodes. So if you're brave enough to keep digging into Greylock, tap that sub and turn those notification bells on. Because trust me, it only gets darker from here. I'll see you in the next one. That's only if the signal doesn't cut out first. Until next time, gotta go!